me know where you're from when you get here. Drop your location when you get here. I'm doing too much. So, I've been traveling all day, guys. I am in Baltimore currently. So, let me know where you're from in the chat when you get here. Let me know where you're from in the chat when you get here. Okay, New Orleans. In the house. So look, guys. If you're new to my page, let me know too. And for everyone who is asking about the Houston pop-up, today is the last day to get your consultation in. Because we're shutting it down after today. I won't be taking any more folks after today. So if you haven't booked your consult, let me know, right? So I do want to talk about this whole Monistat for hair growth. Yes, I am. I do have locks. So again, when you get here, drop your location in the chat. So for those who are unfamiliar with me, for those who do not know me, my name is Gabrielle Allen, also known as Strawberry Curls on the interweb. I am a natural hairstylist based in New Orleans. I'm also a colorist and texture extension specialist. I am the founder of Shade Studio Online Academy, where we teach hairstylist skills to get them to the bag. And those are my credentials, guys. I'm doing a pop-up in Houston the second week of December, and this is literally the last week that you'll be able to get your consultation in. So if you want a consultation, drop that in the chat and let me know, because this is the last day for it. So, hi from Atlanta. So, guys, so what I came on here to talk about, I was having a conversation, and I'm going to post it later on, the whole conversation with me and her. Another texture hair specialist, her name is Anita. She is based in Los Angeles. So if you're based in Los Angeles and you're looking for a natural hairstylist, make sure you hit Anita up. So we were talking, and Anita was just kind of sharing some of the things that she's learned. And one of the things that came up in the conversation was Monistat for hair growth, right? And I've seen that before. I'm breaking up. Drop a 1 if you guys can hear me okay. Drop a 1 if y'all can hear me okay. But I've seen that before, but I couldn't really wrap my mind around it, right? So, in having this conversation with Anita, she pretty much told me, she made some light bulbs go off in my hair, right? So a lot in drop a eyes emoji if y'all actually want this information. So I just want y'all to know, like, this is a safe space. I'm not trying to tell you anything to hurt you or to destroy anything that you believe or anything like that. But I have to put that disclaimer out there because what I'm about to say, it might rub some of y'all the wrong way, okay? So, right? A lot of you guys have been traditionally taught from YouTube that going to bed with wet hair is the key, right? Is the answer, right? And what it's actually doing is creating a fungus on your scalp. And sometimes that fungus, a lot of times fungus has yeast, right? So what Monistat does, what does Monistat do? Let me know in the chat. Y'all know what Monistat does, but I want to see what y'all gonna say. Let me know in the chat. What does Monistat do? Go ahead, let me know in the chat. What does Monistat kill? What is it for? Clear up yeast infections. Yes. Clear up yeast infections, right? So if you are using Monistat in your hair and it's growing because you're using it, what is the problem? You have an overgrowth of yeast because you go to bed with wet hair and you don't shampoo your hair enough. So like the people that are saying like, yeah, Monistat works, it is not necessarily working to grow your hair. It's working to clear out the yeast problem, which is a huge problem. That's like a deeper issue, right? So when Anita shared this with me, I never thought about it before. And I was just like, mind blown, right? Mind blown. I was like, oh my God. That's actually kind of really gross. But you know, it's information, right, that a lot of people don't know. Because you have to be willing to say you don't know. Like, how many of you guys, drop a 2 in the chat if you feel like you are exhausted with your natural hair journey? You don't have to necessarily go to bed with wet hair. You can leave out the house all the time with wet hair. Like, drop a 1 if you guys feel like, I mean, I don't know what number I said, but if you feel like you are exhausted with your nat 2, yeah. If you are, and I've seen plenty of people who had a yeast overgrowth on their hair. I immediately knew what it was. But the 2 and 2 wasn't clicking, right? It wasn't. But after having this conversation with Anita, I was like, oh, crap. So usually if you have so it's hard to tell if you've never seen it, right? So if you have like, sometimes it'll look like dandruff, but it's like this sticky, so nasty. It's like this sticky paste type situation going on the scalp. It's so gross, right? So it's one of the reasons I stress, get under the hair dryer. Use a blow dryer. Look, I don't care if you just dry your roots, but you like dry your scalp. Do something, bro. But stop walking out the house with wet hair or sleeping in wet hair. Conditioner overnight does nothing, and this is why. All conditioners and products are formulated to have a stopping point, meaning at some point, not only is this product going to stop working in your hair, but any additional globs that you put on aren't actually being penetrated into the hair. You're just layering it on there. You're just creating buildup, right? So if you guys notice in a lot of my videos, I don't overuse product. And that's to do with a few things. One, I know there's only so much of this product that the hair is actually going to absorb. The rest of it is just a waste of product. And two, there is a stopping point, right? There's a stopping point. And three, professional products are a lot more concentrated than consumer products. Am I against consumer products? No, there's some consumer products that I actually really like. But because I am a professional, I want the top grade stuff. I want the top grade stuff, right? I want the stuff that's going to last. I want the high quality stuff, right? So when you have professional grade products, you don't have to use a fraction of the amount that you use. And you just spread it throughout your hair. I actually have a video on my YouTube channel of how to use professional grade products. It's on my Facebook page too, but I'm saying it to say, like, upgrade your products. Let me know in the chat how much, the last time you purchased products, how much did you spend on them? And be honest, there's no judgment here. I just want to show you something. Let me know in the chat how much you purchased on products last time you purchased some, and did you feel like they worked? You don't have to put no names out there. You don't have to $7.49, Lord. You don't have to put no names out there. You don't have to say who it was. You don't have to do any of that. Just let me know in the chat how much y'all spent, and do you feel like they worked? Cool, Raquel. Yeah, they work. Cool. So for you people that they actually work for, look, congratulations. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my view on it. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it because there's nothing to fix, right? But for my folks who feel like it didn't work, it wasn't moisturizing or anything, after all of these years, I think you guys should realize that it's not really just the products. They play a huge factor in it because you're only as good as your tools, but it's really the knowledge. Like, that's the underlying issue here, the knowledge of it, right? And FYI, guys, there was definitely a rumor circulating on my page that I have a product line. I do not have a product line. I have one product, and it is a hydrating mist. Okay, I have literally one product. Shameless plug. It's buy one, get one half off for Black Friday, but I'm just saying. But anyway, I don't have a product line. The products that I use in my salon, I purchase them from a wholesale supplier. I don't have a product line though. And I'm saying that to say one small thing of conditioner, and I'm not talking about no big back bar size. I'm talking about like literally conditioner not even this big. I don't even have, take like half of this can. Half of this can, $16 for me. $16 for me. Half of this can, half of this can, $16. Right? Listen, you don't even want to get on the price of other stuff that I pay for, right? But I'm happy to do it because I believe in quality, right? So I'm just saying that to say, guys, like, reevaluate your knowledge of this stuff. Like Monistat for hair, like Monistat wasn't working because it was Monistat. Monistat was working because it was killing geese, and that's an issue because that can easily be fixed without Monistat. So this was fun, guys. Drop a fire emoji if you feel like you learned something, and drop a fire emoji if you feel like you're going to try to do better with your own hair. I'm currently in Baltimore. I'll be teaching on stage this weekend. So you guys are going to see a lot more of my lives and stuff like that. So, my hydrating mist. So my hydrating mist, the base of it is, it is in water. I did that on purpose so that it wouldn't allow the hair to expand. But basically, in a nutshell, it does the moisturizing and sealing in one step. It is on buy one, get one half off for 48 hours. So if you want the link, let me know in the chat and I'll drop it down there. And it is on pre-sale, FYI. It is on pre-sale, right? So that means that it's not currently in stock, but I'm taking a limited amount of orders because it's not on stock. So if you want the link, let me know in the chat, because I've already sent it out to my clients and they are buying as if they'll never see it again. This lady said, I need to do better. I just put braids and call it a day all year. I'll redo them 3 times a year. That is so funny. So actually, I'm glad you said that. My hydrating mist, my clients that get braids in their hair, they get the hydrating mist because it penetrates. So look, I'm glad you said that. So like Kinkle hair is drying, right? I get real nerdy with this hair stuff sometimes. Kinkle hair is super drying. And because it's super drying, it dries your hair out. So most people, when they put braids in their hair, like my clients come and get their hair washed when they're in box braids and stuff like that. But when they're not with me, they spray the hydrating mist on the length of their hair to keep it hydrated, their scalp and the length of their hair to keep it hydrated. And when they take their braids out, they have like so little shedding. The shedding is at a minimal. It's good for locks too, yes. I actually have been spraying it on my hair daily since I locked up. But they see minimal shedding when they take their braids down, because Kinkalon hair is drying, and it actually penetrates the hair and your hair. So if you've been taking biotin about, yeah, you guys can get the link. If you want the link for the BOGO sale to buy one, get 150% off from my hydrating mist, let me know in the chat. I'll drop the link once these lives are over. Matter of fact, I think I could drop the link now. Thank you so much for the compliment. Y'all are so sweet on here. But like I was saying earlier, it is on pre-order, so keep that in mind. I like to be a very transparent person. Oh, look, you can do. So do y'all have any more questions for me while you're here? But the hydrating mist is great for protective styles. It's great for your loose natural hair. If you have fine hair, only spray like 3 times a week. If you have denser hair, spray you can spray away. Oop. So what's someone asked me about biotin. Somebody asked me. Oh, so biotin for hair growth. Gotcha. Okay, so listen. This is the thing with biotin, right? Biotin is an aid. One of the things that contributes to hair growth is when you, similar to working out, when you work out and you you eat right, you walk, you do all of this stuff right. It is the same thing for hair growth. It is literally the same thing. It starts from the inside out. And I know people hate to hear me say that. But it starts from the inside. As of now, I don't ship to London as of now. But it's the same thing, right? So what I'm saying about biotin is there are professional hair growth vitamins that you can buy that are stronger than biotin. But I'm saying biotin alone will not get it. Biotin alone will not get it. So you can take it, but don't think that it's like a one size fits all, everything's going to be okay, everything's going to be all right type situation. Like, oh, this is the cheat code, this is the hack. All I have to do is take biotin. It doesn't work like that. So I really want to be transparent about that, because I think people misunderstand that. No, you don't have to get a big chop to start locks, but I'm also say I'm not the authority on locks. I stick to my zone of genius, which is natural hair, color, and textured extensions. Thank you, Deborah. But I don't do locks, and I try my best not to advise people on locks, because I didn't do this. Okay, I had somebody else do it for me because I wasn't going to do it. I'm sorry. Everybody else gets their hair done. I'm on my way to Houston to go do people. I've serviced clients in New York, Maryland, Atlanta, and guess what? It's hell and high water for me to find an appointment, which I don't think is fair, but I ain't going to get on that soapbox. Yeah, y'all didn't ask me that. I got my feelings for a second. I'm sorry, okay? But I will drop the link for I will drop the link for the hydrating mist for the people who I missed on here. But did you guys find this live helpful? Drop a 2 if you did. I'm not going to keep y'all all night. Yes, I actually do color locks. That's the only thing I do the locks. I color them. That's about it. I'll color all day. I'll color a wig. I'll color I will color all day. All day. If that's all I listen, I'd be happy if that's all I did. So as far as for my Houston pop up, today is the last day to get a consultation in for it. After the day, I'm not taking any more people. So if you want the link, I'll drop it to you when this live is over. But as of now, today's last day. Yeah, today's last day. So, like I said, I gotta get you guys a link to the hydrating mist. Buy one, get one half off is for 48 hours on, and it's on pre-order, just FYI. If y'all have any more questions, let me know in the chat. Denise, are you in Houston? If you have fine hair, you should use a foam. Yeah, you should use a foam. And if you haven't got a haircut in a while, Deidre, I highly suggest it. Most of y'all need a haircut. Like, just real quick in the chat, completely not relevant to this conversation, but when was the last time y'all had a haircut? Like, and the trim don't count. Because most people just trim the perimeter and they don't actually go in the hair. So, let me know. So, if you have alopecia, LaShare, you have to go see a dermatologist. I think there's a website called Black Derm. I don't know what area you're in, but there's a dermatologist in Maryland that I actually refer my clients to, and they actually like fly out to her and go get their hair examined. Like, real talk. The lady is booked up till like June. She's a black lady. But you know, you have to get somebody to assess your scalp. Like not a regular dermatologist. Like one that specializes in hair and scalp. I'll drop you the link to a foam, Deidre. But like I said, guys, I have been traveling. I'm in Baltimore. I have to work this weekend. I'm doing model prep tomorrow. I'll probably go live so you guys can see it. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and like 5 posts on there so you can tell Instagram that you want to see more of my stuff. I'll be posting a lot of stuff in stories and stuff like that. Okay, I'll drop the link for the phone for you too. But yeah, guys, I wanted to come on here and share that because I thought that was some really interesting information. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. And thanks to all who purchased my product. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are awesome. I really appreciate that you guys believe in me. I hope it doesn't disappoint. Strawberry Curls with an I, not a Y. The dermatologist in Maryland, her name is Dr. Kendra. Her Instagram name is Kendra Derm. Her place is called Kendra Hair and Skin Center. You're welcome. My IG is Strawberry Curls with the I, not a Y. Same as on here. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, sickness will take your hair out for sure. You're welcome. All right, guys. I'm about to get some rest because your girl is tired. I got right off the plane and then I started doing consultation calls and now I'm on live. Your girl is done, you heard me? So, you heard that New Orleans come out real quick, right? If y'all have any questions, let me know in the chat. And if you are watching the replay later on, drop replay. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.